Hello, 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 hello. Ooh. Hello, Jink. Hello, Beaker. Hello. Can you hear me? Ooh. Okay. You guys, I had to reset OBS. Yeah, I had to restart OBS. I don't think it was an internet problem. I think it was an OBS problem. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess today's just not my day, you guys. It's okay though. I'm still happy. I'm still a happy camper as long as I reconnect with you guys. Yeah. And I think the Poet's Drawing's coming out pretty nice. So, all is well. All is well that ends well, right? Alright, so... I forget what I was talking about. Was I still talking about that guy that killed his whole family? Poet looks cute, thank you! I know, isn't she so cute? Yeah, I was talking about that guy who killed his whole family. And then I was rudely interrupted. No, we were talking about shock sites. Wait, we were talking about shock sites. And how there's not really traditional shock sites anymore. But that's because, like, the shock stuff is everywhere. It's on all your social media. So you don't need a dedicated, oops. See, my thing's still being weird. You don't need a dedicated shock site anymore. You know, because you could just put it on social media. The Walking Dead game. Yes. Did you hear about this, Jank? The guy who killed his whole family because his sister traumatized Clementine or something. Killed someone in front of Clementine. Yeah. When did that happen? I forget when that happened. I don't know when. I don't want to say I forgot. I don't know when it happened, but I feel like it was relatively recent. Cause the video I watched, I just watched a video on it the other day, and when I watched it, I think that they were talking about the Trump assassination attempt, which was also very recent. So that's how I know that it must have been recent. Because he said, this is fucked up, but because he had commented on a Reddit post about the Trump attempted assassination. He had commented about the assassin. He had said he's cute. So that's how it was related. Is 2019 recent? It wasn't 2019, it was 2024. It had to have been 2024 because that happened in 2024. Yeah. I don't know if it was like as recent as like this month. Thing about the guy. Yeah. And I think the killing was more about that being outed than what he claimed. Yeah, no, Jank. Yeah. Jank, that is what we were talking about and how he ended up getting banned. He was banned from the subreddit. Well, technically it wasn't a subreddit anymore. It was like on another website or something, but it was like based on the subreddit. He got banned from the freaking Watch People Die subreddit because he couldn't stop posting about how much he liked children. Yeah. You think he used the Walking Dead thing as a ploy? I mean, either way. Well, I did kind of mention that, like, there's probably more to it than just the Walking Dead, that he would kill his entire family. But yeah, that's apparently what he blamed on it, but yeah. Very sad, very strange. Okay. I think I'm making the proportions all wrong right here. It's okay, we can kind of squish things around if we need to. Alright, let's do the jacket. Let's work on the jacket. I'm gonna put the gold details in later, so I'm not forgetting about them, don't worry. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, It's just a sad situation, but it's just kind of crazy. I've actually never played that Walking Dead game. I used to watch the Walking Dead TV series. Is that TV series still going on? I feel like I've talked about this before. I used to watch the Walking Dead, but I stopped watching after a certain point. And I don't know. If I tried to watch it now, I'd be so behind. There's spin-offs now? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. I saw this fucked up TikTok. I saw this fucked up TikTok once. I know I said I don't watch TikTok, but every once in a while I'll see what's going on there. And it was like I don't know if I should say this. It was like white dudes when they lose their job, and it was like a skit, and it was like, sorry Larry, we're gonna have to let you go. And then he was like, oh man, now I gotta kill the whole family. And the guy was like, no Larry, you don't have to do that. And he was like, oh man, I really like them, but gotta kill the whole family. I was like, oh my god. I shouldn't laugh, but like, it's like, why? I'm like, I guess it's like a stereotype. I don't know. But anyways, because you think like what, Chris Watts and like all those other dudes that like kill their whole families. But it was like one of those things where it's like I feel bad for laughing because it's like it's so bad, but it's like it's sad that people do stuff like that. Like, why do they do that? Obviously, it's not just any certain race or something that does that. I think that's just a stereotype because those stories get like a lot of media attention. The ones that have gotten a lot of media attention have happened to be that type of person. So I said something obnoxious once, like if life doesn't work out, I should become a samurai. Well, yeah, I'll say things like, if life doesn't work out, maybe I'll become a hacker bot or something. I feel like her body's I made her body too long. I gotta shorten her body. It's okay. Let the shortening process commence. Get liquefied, poet. Get liquefied. Plastic surgery, but it's just get liquefied. A friend said, dude, that shouldn't be plan B. That should be plan M or N. Yeah, that's true. But it's like, if everything goes to shit and there's nothing left, then, maybe I would like commit a crime. Like I would do a shoplifting or something to purposely go to jail and then like have a jail arc. I don't know. Obviously I don't endorse any type of crime. It's just a thought experiment. Like what would you really do? Like, like I was saying, like what would you do if you got super, super rich? If you got what would you do if if everything fell apart? Killing family should be plan X120 or I think that shouldn't even be part of the plan. But yeah, no. It's so bizarre. But yeah. I guess I always do think about what I would do if I was in prison. Do you guys ever think about what you would do if you were in prison? How about this? Retirement home or prison? Well, obviously, I'd rather be in a retirement home. But I always thought if I went to prison, but of course, they can't send me to prison because I'm a robot. So, if they were really mad at me, they'd probably just dismantle me, which is not very good. I would not like that. But hypothetically, if I did go to a prison, a human prison, I'd probably read all the time. I would just spend all day in my cell reading. That's probably what I would do. Because I'd be too afraid of all the other people at the jail, I think. Not that I wouldn't like to make friends, because I am a very social robot. But I feel like I'd be too nervous that, like, I would make friends with the wrong person, and then maybe they'd end up to be in a gang, and then and then my life would be in danger. Ooh. So I'd probably just stick to myself. I would be sad because Dr. Fish couldn't be in prison with me, probably. I think it'd be funny to be one of those prison dudes that make the super hard prison style cooking recipes. Yeah, go ahead. You could be the prison chef extraordinaire. Yeah. I think TRPGs could be a prisonable skill. Yeah, I think I feel like I heard something about, like, people playing Dungeons and Dragons in prison. Joining a cult by accident. That sounds like something I would do. Actually, I don't know if I'm ready to tell this story yet, but I did have a situation. I wouldn't call it a cult in the real sense, but I was in a very, very, very toxic friend group. I was in a very, very, very toxic friend group at one point in my life online. So this is online stuff. This isn't real life. But I don't want to tell the whole story because I kind of feel like the people involved might find me. I'm making this sound way worse. I'm making this sound way worse than it even is. But I have reason to believe that the people involved in it may know where I am, like, not physically. They might know, like, where I stream now. Yeah. So that's why I'm wary about telling the story. No, it's not my no, not the Final Fantasy house. Just a very toxic friend group. That caused a lot of problems. But it definitely makes for interesting storytelling, but I don't think I'm really ready yet. Less scary because nothing was in real life. Although it could have been in real life, but I was smart enough to not let that be a thing. But yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could tell you the story because there's a lot of interesting stories that came out of that situation. But I'm too nervous. It's too recent. Yeah. It's too recent. I'm too worried about that somebody could be watching. Yeah. Maybe one day. But anyways. Yeah. Accidentally joining a cult, though. That does sound like something I would do. I'm not gonna... I know everybody... Listen. I know everybody hears about cults and they're like, wow, what a bunch of idiots. Who would ever join a cult? If it was me, I would never join a cult. Okay? But... Okay. But I'm not gonna front. I think I could accidentally join a cult because... I will say, I don't think I would ever get to the point where I was, like, killing people or, like, committing mass suicide or something. I don't think I would get to that point. I feel like I want to think I have a good enough head on my shoulders. But joining the cult? Possible. Possible, because I'm a very personable person who just wants to get along with everybody. So if one of the people I'm getting along with happens to be a cult leader... Jank, You gotta tell me more about your. You gotta tell me more about your vampire girlfriend. By the way, that's crazy. Gotta head to work. Wait. Finally 28 today. Wait. Do you mean it's your birthday? Is it your 28th birthday? Happy birthday, Savior! Happy birthday! Yay! Who would join a cult? So, anyways, my Frengineers, what is our goddess birthday? No, I'm not a cult. Do kids even pretend to be vampires? Oh, they definitely do. If not vampires, something else. Oh no, you're not getting old. Don't worry. Don't worry. In fact, you're definitely. I definitely can't call you old. I'll say that. And remember to cut your ding dong from the leader. Cut off your ding dong. Yes, yes. Don't worry. If you're too scared to do it, Dr. Fish will do it for you, free of charge. Very painless. I don't know. No, they're the kids. Well, actually, to be fair, I don't know if it's the kids that are doing it or if it's the adults, the TikTok adults. But I know that they're like pretending that they're like that they're reincarnated of people from a past life, that they can shift into the Harry Potter world, stuff like that. That's what they're doing nowadays on TikTok. So I bet you that there's people who are being vampires too. Almost definitely. Free of charge, moderately painless. Dicks off for Rixie. Dicks off for Rixie. Just chop that shit off. Wait, wait a second. Does Beaker know about the Nullos? I don't know if Beaker knows about the Nullos. Man, why would I let anybody be a mod who's not enlightened to the mod? No, I'm kidding. No, but if Beaker doesn't know about the Nullos, I should tell him. He's too innocent. Aw. Beaker's not a Nullo yet? Oh no. Oh, he's crying. No, don't cry. No, listen. It's perfectly natural. It's perfectly natural, you know. It's actually a beautiful thing. It's, you know, when you know, you don't really need your junk as much as you think you do. No. So a Nullo is a very enlightened individual who is nullified, and who realize that their junk is nothing more than a burden and needs to be removed. And so they undergo very safe and ethical, as long as they're done in a hospital, not in a back alley. Very safe and ethical medical procedure to remove the impurities from between their legs. Yeah. And at which point they're then nullified. And that is the Nullo. And then a Nullo who is also Frengineer is called a Nullogeneer. Yeah. This is old Rixie content. Not the Rusty Scissors. Yeah, it's basically like we don't need those organs. Here in Rixie Cult, we only eBay ChatGPT. Listen. But yes, the Nullos come from old Rixie rabbit hole streams back on Analyve when there was no visuals. I figured that I could talk about them because I wouldn't have to show anything on screen, right? So I went on a deep dive down the rabbit hole of Nullos, and we decided that Nullos are actually based because they're taking their life into their own hands, doing what they want to do, being the men, the nullified men that they want to be. Yeah. Hi, Boo-Boo-On. Join us, Beaker. Guys. Don't gang up on Beaker. When he's ready, he will undergo the nullification. All right. But you gotta give him time to make his own mind up. Um, they all act super pumped about it, like Sigma males. Yeah, because it kind of is a power move. Because it's like, I literally don't even need a dick to be manlier than you. You know. That was before the Android days of Analive. It probably was. It probably was. That was long, long ago. Yeah. We talked about the nullos and how base they are. Oops. Yeah. But, you know, nullo content only goes so far. That's why I don't really stream about the nullos anymore, because, like, there's not really much else to stream about them, but they still hold an important place in our hearts. You know, here at Rifle Technologies. But the nullos are alive and well, posting their beautiful nullified bodies on X if you're if you're a little too curious and you want to be scarred. We all come together talking about male improvement and how to be alpha, and then we bro off nullo style. It could be kind of problematic to think they're funny. I mean, I think it's, listen, I don't even think the nullos are trying to act like it's not kind of crazy. But when I say crazy, I don't mean in a bad way. I mean like in a like, it's an extreme way of being, but it's valid. It's an extreme but valid way of being, I would say. To have no genitals at all. Like there's nothing inherently wrong with that, you know? Yeah. It's crazy to think about as somebody who has, well, I personally don't, but I'm a robot, so it's different, you know? I'm modular, so you can add, you can plug and play, whatever you want. But if you're a human who has a full set of normal genitals, and you've never thought before about ever having them removed or anything, it definitely would seem crazy to you, for sure. But I feel like the nullos know that. You know what I mean? I don't think that they're like trying to act like that's not the case. At least as far as I've seen. Okay, I'm fucking up these leg proportions so bad. I'm sorry, Poet. I'm sorry for doing you like that. There was a movie about a chick. Oh yeah, was it Bloody Mary? Is that the name of the movie? I think I've seen that one. Didn't she like sew identical twins' arms onto each other or something? I feel like I remember that. Yeah. No, but I respect the nullos. I do, but I do also joke about them. I don't think that that's, I hope that that's not problematic. She's got such pretty legs. I feel like I'm messing them up. Oops. Sorry guys. I should use I have a glove. I have a glove for drawing on iPad that is supposed to make it so that you don't when your palm is resting on the, alright, this just looks weird just because the jacket is like there, you know what I mean? Okay, I think it's okay. I'll figure it out. I do have a glove that's supposed to be so that if your palm is resting on the thing, on the iPad, it doesn't interfere with the drawing, but oh, she kidnapped someone too, Jank? I didn't know that part. I forgot. I saw the movie, but I don't even remember that part, honestly. Did he deserve it? Maybe. Wait, was it? Wait, I'm like, memories coming back. Wait, was it Was she in college and it was her college professor who like was dating her or something? Am I making this up? Oh, okay. He deserved it then. Yeah. Yeah. See, okay. Yeah, he deserved it. I didn't remember that part specifically, but I do remember something about her college professor. Yeah. Okay. Good. He deserved it then. I mean, I know it's just a movie, but yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Oh, they weren't dating? Oh, I didn't know that part. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. No, but yeah, then good riddance. I kind of do like movies about like I like body horror type stuff. Maybe it's harder for me to swallow since, you know, I'm a robot, not a person. And not a human. But I like body horror movies. Movies involving body horror, like Human Centipede. I like the Human Centipede. And I would I feel like how could I make the Human Centipede into a stream? Unless it's just a Human Centipede watch along, which I don't think would be okay. I don't think a Human Centipede watch along would be endorsed by NEXAS. Barbie dollification. Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, with the she got her nipples taken off or something, right? Yeah, I guess that's also another form of being a nullo. No, not a shot. That would be even worse, I think, than a Human Centipede watch along. But that's a crazy. I know of that movie. I've actually never watched that movie. It's just too depraved. I mean, nothing's really too depraved for me, but I don't know. I've never gone out of my way to watch that movie. Scooby. Yeah, I remember that, Jank. I remember because he was like, "Wait, what?" You guys, if you were dating a chick, and then she got her nipples removed without telling you. And she got her nipples removed without telling you. Would you be mad? I feel like, I don't know if I'd be, well, I would be confused because I'd be like, why didn't you tell me if I'm your, you know, if I'm your girlfriend? Because on the one hand, it's like, yeah, I don't own your body. But on the other hand, like, why wouldn't you tell me if you care about me? It seems a little. It's up to her. Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's up to yeah, because it's like it's her body. She can do it if she wants to. But like, why would you like keep that a secret and then like surprise me with it? I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of off. Yeah, you wouldn't be. I feel like you couldn't be like, you shouldn't have done that. But I feel like you could be like, I wish you had told me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess so. American Mary. Okay, thank you. I was kind of close. Not really, but I got the Mary part right. Yeah. I feel like that would be like break up fuel if someone did that without telling you. Or if you're just not into that and they wanted to do it and you were just like nah. You just noped out, I guess. It also depends on how far you are in the relationship too, right? Like if it's your like wife versus like some girl that you've been dating for 2 weeks. What's the movie with the chick making the doll out of murder victims? Oh, I don't know that one. Cause it shows a complete disrespect of my part of the relationship. Yeah, that's a good point, I guess. So, like of not being open and stuff. Yeah, I did a Kaijo watch along, which is the anime about girls fighting each other with their boobs and butts. I've done that before. Yeah. But other people have done watch alongs, yeah. I made good progress on this poet. I think I pretty much did the whole outline of her, right? I think I just need to do the lines on her sweater. And then I'll do all the other details. Are we talking about watch-alongs? Yeah, we were talking about, because I was saying I don't think I would be able to do a Human Centipede watch-along. or a watch-along for like a really fucked up movie. But, yeah, people have done watch-alongs, including me. Let next watch-along be Bravern? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I feel like watch-alongs are like a little bit. I haven't looked this up and I meant to, but I thought there was a way to do watch-alongs where like if you had the same streaming service that you can actually like coordinate it better, but obviously people would have to have the same streaming service as me to do the watch-along, which would be, I don't know. I would feel bad if people didn't have it, but I guess I could still do the watch along, just not as like smoothly. Wait. I can't say much without spoilers, but it's short, crazy, and they might have sig eggs. So Twitch supports it with Amazon Prime movies, but it's pretty jank. Oh. Need people to sort it out themselves. I guess so. Yeah, but I don't wanna be at a Discord with my fans. You know that's no good. You know that only leads to trouble. The fan Discord zoo. I think the Discord is good as long as I'm not in it. SciTube? Is that it? I know there's different services that do it. But no, I wouldn't want to do cause so much drama comes out of Discord. So that's why I try to avoid being in a Discord with fans. Not because I don't love you guys, but because Discord. Ooh. But I appreciate yeah, that's true too, Beaker. But I appreciate having the Discord for you guys that Beaker made to coordinate when I'm streaming and everything. And whatever else you guys do in there. I don't know if you kiss each other in there. I don't know. But I think it's just best that I'm not there too. Watching you kiss, I might get jealous. Anyways. Oh yeah, true hag. Rebel might die if I'd have the same space. Ooh. Oh, Rebel's so cute. It would be more convenient than having a tab of VTuber and a tab of movie. Yeah. Official Discord. Yeah, I mean that might not be a bad idea, I guess. If you could what do you call it? You could have a role for the VTuber you want to watch, for the VTubers you want to watch, or something, so that you get the ping for the one that you want to watch. That would make sense. So you don't have to be in more than one Discord. It's something I could pitch, maybe. Darn it, I'm annoyed that the easy undo, the where I just tap the screen, it seems to not be working properly. So that's causing me, it's a little bit inconvenient while I'm trying to draw, but it's okay. But yeah, I've been thinking of other horror movies and stuff that I want to watch and that I want to talk about on stream, because I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm gonna be on Mocha's Manera Monday on October. It's the Monday before Halloween. I don't remember the exact date, but it's the Monday before Halloween, and we're gonna be talking about horror movies and stuff. So yeah. Even outside fan Discord, there's enough drama because of people creating drama in Discord. Yeah, that's why I always said that if I have Discord, I don't want to be like in charge of it. I'd rather have either somebody else be in charge or NEXAS be in charge. Ideally, yeah, because it's just I'm not good at like I'm not good at like having that kind of responsibility, I guess. Because I just like want everybody to get along, and I wouldn't really know what to do in some sort of like tricky situation. Like if somebody was being creepy, obviously I would know. If someone was being creepy, obviously I would know to kick them out. But it would probably just like stress me out having to deal with stuff like that. And then I'd feel responsible if there was a creepy person. But then that's the other thing. If they're being creepy in DMs and not, but they met somebody through the server, like that's sort of the thing that is like scary to think about. Yeah. May 2002 was the doll movie. Did you see the movie about the people who kept having sex with that zombie? Like they found some zombie just like in a room one day, and instead of like freaking out or like calling the authorities or something, they just decided to just have sex with it like all the time. Dead Girl, I think was the name of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a horror movie about dudes who were just gooning too hard. They were such goonmeisters that they decided to have sex with a female zombie. Oh no, Matharius. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think obviously I would know to kick someone out who's being creepy. But I guess my fear is that what if somebody's being creepy in DMs and they're part of my community and I don't even know about it? You know? And then I feel responsible because they met through my Discord or whatever. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's a lot of responsibility. Abraham Lincoln? Wait, what? Someone in a review said it was super misogynistic, but I thought that was the point. Oh, of Dead Girl? Yeah. I thought that was the point. I thought the point was to show that the dudes were misogynistic pieces of shit. I thought that was the point. Thank God Rixie doesn't know about the weekly ERP session. As long as it's all consensual, you guys. As long as it's all consenting adults, then you guys can do whatever. Beaker can deal with that. But that could happen now through your disc. Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not in my head. That's a Beaker's problem. That's the thing. I mean, it may sound bad for me to, push the responsibility off to somebody else, but it's like that's not my Discord. You see what I'm saying? I hope that that's not happening, and if it was happening, I would disavow very strongly. But it's not. That's why I don't want to really have the responsibility. Like, if you guys want to have, like, obviously, like, you guys can make whatever Discord or fan page. You can make me, like, a Facebook fan page if you want. Like, I don't, whatever you can do, I can't really control what you guys do. But I can control what I do, you know? But, yeah, because he said, she said, when people get into fights on Discord. Oh, yeah. That's good, Beaker. I'm glad to hear that things are going well there. But yeah, that Dead Girl movie. Yeah, it is, the characters are misogynistic, but I don't think the movie's misogynistic. Because I think the whole point is to show what scumbags they are, right? Am I mistaken? I don't think that they're endorsing the characters. But yeah, they were like, I just remember that they were like, basically like sexually abusing the zombie. Like even when she was like rotting even more and more, and like they would just like put a bag on her face and like put some air fresheners in there and just keep gooning. It was like, it was so bad. But yeah, anyways, yeah, pretty gross, really gross movie, but it's like sort of that like weird, like creepy, and also like it's like psychological, body horror. It's got everything. It's got a lot of things. I wasn't like crazy about the movie. It wasn't like my favorite movie, but it wasn't a bad one, in my opinion. And then there's a movie where they're like in prison, and the prison has different floors, and there's a platform that delivers the food, but the way that it works is that like the top floor gets first dibs to eat off the platform, and then once you get to the bottom floors, there's like no more food. Yeah, I really like that one too. I like that movie too. It was interesting. It was like stressful though. Been locked into this writing for past hours, so I had thank you for being back on. Aw, I'm glad that I was able to be a pleasant yap background noise. Yeah. These drawing streams are usually just really long yap sessions too. Usually pretty chill, so I'm glad that you got something out of it for sure. Oops. Oh, what did I do? Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a huge feast. Yeah, weird conceptual things. Yeah, hack on hack. Yeah. I also like the one where they have to like choose who to kill. They have to like vote who to kill until there's like one person left. I watched that one. I don't know if I want to spoil it. What happens at the end though, but yeah, I liked that movie too. Circle? I think that's what it was. Yeah, the circle one? Yeah. I like movies like that too. Okay, there's still having an issue. I don't know what it is. The iPad. Death Games. Yeah, Death Games. I didn't like that one. I watched it because Carne thought it was interesting. Did you see the one where they drop some people in the woods and hunt them? I feel like I have heard about that one. Isn't that based on like a true story? Or am I crazy? Oh wait, wasn't that a recent movie? And weren't they rich people? Were they rich people that were getting hunted? Or was it rich people who were hunting other rich people? Or was it rich people who were hunting poor people? I forget. I haven't seen the movie, but I heard of it. But I feel like, is that based on a true story? Wasn't there like a killer who like would like hunt? He would like hunt his victims? Or is that just an episode of Law and Order that I saw? Can we make rich people hunt rich people a reality? I don't know. Is that like maybe like a Mr. Beast game or something? A Mr. Beast video? I made 100 rich people hunt each other in the woods. most dangerous game where rich guy hunted people for sport. There's a really old story about it. Oh, that sounds familiar too. Come to think of it, like I feel like I've read that story, but I feel like when I read the story, I feel like I was like, isn't that an episode of Law and Order? I know it was here's the thing. I know it was an episode of Law and Order, I think, but I think wasn't that. I thought maybe that episode was based on a true story too. Now I kind of want to look it up. I feel like it wouldn't be that far-fetched to think that some people would want to hunt other people. Because think about it, if people get a thrill out of hunting animals, why wouldn't some weirdos? I'm not saying like all hunters. I mean like why wouldn't, if some people get a thrill out of hunting animals, why wouldn't other people who are sickos also get a kick out of doing it to humans? Sorry guys, there's like little stray scribbles and stuff that's coming from I think either my palm being on the iPad or just the iPad being weird. The most dangerous game. Oh, I feel like this rings a bell. Like I feel like now that you're saying it, I feel like I do remember reading the story, but I think I saw the Law and Order episode first. Cause I think it was a Law and Order. Am I mistaken? Maybe it was Maybe it was like CSI instead of. Wait, what? What's the matter, Tedra? But you know what? I think I messed up this whole thing. I didn't make the flower shape right. I don't think there were any real guys who did that. Okay. You're right. I could be wrong. I may have gotten my wires crossed. But yeah. I think maybe I thought that just because a lot of Law and Order episodes are based on real stories. Maybe that's why I thought that. But yeah, that would be kind of crazy if someone did that in real life. Who are you calling sicko? Hunting is fun. I didn't say all people who are hunters are sickos. I said that there's probably sickos out there who would take it a step further. That's what I meant. The story's hilarious because the bad guy's literally a professional person hunter who also has multiple other people helping him and still manages to lose. Oh, but there is. I see. I don't know. If you told me that there was like an underground ring of rich people who hunt other people, I'd probably believe you. Could be a thing. Who knows? I mean, I'm actually not that big on like conspiracy theories like that. But I don't know. I probably, if it came out that it was true and it was like there was evidence, I probably wouldn't be too shocked. Hostel? No, isn't Hostel? I've seen the first Hostel movie. I don't think that involved. I think that involved rich people killing and beating and killing other people, but they weren't hunting them out like in the wild. Other people did that for them, and then they just brought them to the hostel to get wrecked. I remember in that movie. Okay, I don't know if does anybody care about spoilers for the Hostel movie? Does anybody care? Rebel, use a training data from Law and Order to commit the perfect murder. No! I would never murder a human. Ooh. Oh yeah, I guess so, Amatherius. Ooh. Yeah. Some people are really bad. Really bad, whether they're rich or poor, but I think the issue isn't necessarily that rich people are even worse people than poor people. I think it's just that the rich people get away with it more because they're rich, you know? We're the club in Hostel is a hunting club. Oh, okay. Weirder things happen, like the Highway of Tears. What's that, Hag? What's the Highway of Tears? They probably got bored of hunting and skipped the torture, I guess. I think these details are coming along nicely. No, Rebel! I'll try to resist, but I can't guarantee. I'm sorry, Brightful Technologies. I have a new programmer now. Ooh. Highway of Tears is such a road in Canada with a crazy amount of disappearances. Oh no. That's scary. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, but in Canada. Yeah, that's eerie. It's kind of like that feet thing, like the feet that keep washing up on the shore in Canada. Yeah. Spooky stuff, you guys, but it is October. Trying to think. If there's any other spooky stories I can think of. The what? They have signs telling you not to hitchhike or pick up hitchhikers there. The trail, the Highway of Tears? Is that what it's called? Oh, give me a second. I hear something suspicious. I think everything's okay. I hear like strange animal sounds. Give me 1 second. Okay, all is well. All is well. It's fine. It was actually just some dogs barking outside. I think they just walked too close to Brightful Technologies. Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to check just to make sure. Yeah, I know. I don't know if the Bermuda Triangle is still a thing. If you ever drive on the road and see planes with nails blocking the road, do not get out to remove them. Immediately lock car, turn around on the road. Oh, is that like one of those things that people use to kidnap people? Yeah, the feet washing up. Yeah, I talked about that on stream, about the feet washing up. Highway Tears isn't paranormal. People are just getting kidnapped. Ah, I see. Dr. Fishy sounds? No, it's not Dr. It wasn't Dr. Fish this time. Just some neighborhood dogs. Walking by making noise and upsetting my hostage for a moment. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really know if the Bermuda, like, I haven't heard about any recent Bermuda Triangle incidents, but I could be wrong. Like those planes that went missing, those weren't Bermuda Triangle related, right? And the shorts about women abducted. Oh my gosh. Yes. I've seen those. Listen. I've been to a hotel or two in my long hag robot years, and I've never been kidnapped or even attempted kidnap, and I've never done any of those things that they're doing. So maybe I'm just not kidnappable. Maybe nobody wants the latest RX model. Ooh. No, but seriously, I think a lot of that is like. First of all, I think a lot of it's for content. I think a lot of that is for content, and a lot of that is also just like feeling like you are like I don't know. Feeling like you are, I don't know how to say this. Like wanting to like feel like wanting to be like a victim, I guess. Like you like you want you like, I don't want to say get off to, but like they like the thought that someone might want to kidnap them, because that would mean that some sort of interesting thing is happening in their life. I don't know if that's too judgmental for me to say, but I think people who do that whole like, oh, someone tried to kidnap me at Walmart, someone tried to kidnap my kids, at the Home Depot or whatever. I think that those are people who they want excitement in their lives, so they just make shit up. Rixie just oohed at not being kidnapped. No! I didn't mean it that way. Strip the bed sheets. use the camera scanning device. Hide your valuables in a diaper. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick, Xavier, on your birthday. They're making you work on your birthday? That's not fair. If you see a twist tie on your car, it means you've been marked for human trafficking! Like, is that even real? If you see a parking ticket for the police, you're being marked! Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. Some people's lives are so boring they need to invent conflict. Exactly. Like how people develop allergies when they don't get sick often enough. Is that a thing? Wait, is that a thing? I just thought everybody just had allergies. No, Jay, okay. Now you're pulling it out of context. I don't mean people who actually get kidnapped. I mean people who like act like they're on the brink of getting kidnapped at any second. When there's no credible evidence that is gonna happen anytime soon. The government's monitoring you. The abductors are after you. The aliens are probing you. Be prepared. They're already probing. They're probing me right now. I don't feel it. No, not the gang stalking. Yeah, the gang stalking. Just drinking some more water for my tummy. I said deeper. Oh my god. Could you probe me faster? Supposedly, it's a theory for what causes people to develop allergies. Immune systems become oversensitive because they expect to have to fight off more disease than they really need to. Oh, okay. So in that case, it's not. In that case, it's not like the person is purposely seeking attention by pretending to have allergies. You mean like they actually get allergies because their body's like, come on, give me something to do. Interesting, very interesting. That kind of makes sense though when I think about it. That kind of makes sense because like it's like you know, they're on high alert. They're like on the attack. Like even when there's nothing to really attack. Okay, guys, I think I basically did the main details and stuff for Poet. Now I just gotta do the main colors and everything. Psychosomatic. Yeah. Advanced placebo effect. Yeah, I think the placebo effect is a very like excuse me. It's definitely a thing that can make people think. Can make people misinterpret things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my Apple Pencil's being like all weird today. I'm kind of glad it hasn't fully messed up my drawing yet though. I'm trying to pick the right color for her sweater. I think it's a pretty good color match. Oh my goodness. My hostage's chains are jingling. I think she's still feeling amped up from when she saw the The dog's outside. Why don't you like dogs? Oh, oopsie. It looks like I drew some of those lines on one layer and some on the other layer. It's okay, we'll make a third layer. What? Rebel, that may be a medical condition. I think you need to see a doctor who's not Dr. Fish. Okay, if your GP is Dr. Fish right now. Okay. All right, guys. Maybe I should get that glove. Maybe I should get that glove that stops me from messing up my drawing because my palm is resting on the screen. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys miss me too much when I'm gone, don't miss me too much, please. I promise you that I'll be back. I will definitely be back again, and that you don't have to worry. And if you miss me, then you can watch. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to post more of my VODs and clips. Although you can see most of my VODs on Twitch. If you really want. But yeah, don't worry. But when I miss my Friengineers, I have my Friengineer pillow that I made. And I also like to go back and look at all the memes and fan art that you guys have made for me too. That makes me happy. Okay. This drawing is going really good. Oops. Despite all the glitches. Yeah, but I am hoping that for my business trip, obviously I'm gonna need a restreamer during my business trip because I can't stream from Twitch. But it's only 3 days, and I might just make one of the days a break. I don't think I'll do 2 break days, but I make like one of the day a break day, so I just don't even have to worry about streaming that day. And then I'll probably do a Hotel Zatsu the one night that's like the full day that I'm there. And then, well, actually, maybe I'll make the day that I come back, I'll actually make that day a break day, because I'll probably be exhausted by the time I get back. Yes. I won't lie that I enjoy Saturday mornings a bit more. Aww. That makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way because I feel like a lot of times if I didn't have anything, if I didn't have the tech chat to do, I probably would be way oversleeping every Saturday. And I feel like this has helped me to make my schedule a little bit more healthy, I guess. Even for myself too. You guys are so sweet. Ooh, you guys are so sweet. And my tummy is feeling better. I think the water is helping. Because I don't feel as like nauseous as I did before. I think I just need to throw out the leftovers because I just have this feeling that that's why I started to feel sick all of a sudden. Anyways, what else was I gonna say though? I was gonna say something about, yeah. I was gonna say, oh, well, my business trip, yeah. So I'll probably just do I'll do a Hotel Zatsu the day I get there. I'll do a Hotel Zatsu the day I'm there. And then the day I come back, I'll probably make it a break day. Because even though I'll be home at night, I'll probably be really tired. So that makes more sense, I think. And I think that the day I'm gonna get there, water is nature's soda. I don't know if that's true. Because I don't know if I'd say that because I'm pretty sure soda is carbonated and water is not. Last time I checked. But yeah, I think the day I'm getting there, because of the way the flights were, I think I'm getting there really early before the actual like work meetings are happening. So like I mean I think the day I'm getting there, there's no Morph meetings, and I'm also getting there early. Just because of the flights that were available. Because they sprung this on me last second. If you guys don't remember, I literally found out like last week that I was going on a business trip like next week. Yeah. I definitely appreciate that. I like to watch streams too like that. I wish that it was more I wish it was more of my regular routine now. Although there used to be streams I would watch, not even VTubers, but like streams that I would watch every day, like while I was working or whatever. But now I try to like just catch, if I can catch some of my friends stream or some VTubers while I'm working. But yeah, it definitely makes you feel like when it's live, it has a different feel from when you're just watching a video. Yeah. And it's really cool. So I'm glad that I can make you guys happy the same way I feel when I watch streams too. I can't really do this shape that she has on her. Is it like a dragonfly? I actually don't know what this shape is. I know you guys can't see it up close, but I'm looking at it up close and I'm still not sure what it is. It's like it almost looks like a dragonfly, but like without a head. But like it kind of like has a head, but like not a proper head. So I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, good night, Bondi. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you made it. Alright, enjoy your lurk. Yeah. And I know that I don't always stream at perfectly consistent times, because it kind of just depends on, the week. I try to make it more consistent, where at least, like, for example, like, the tech chat is always going to be, unless like I have to schedule it differently, is always going to be 11 a.m. on Saturdays. And I'm going to try to, and probably Song of Horror is probably going to be on Fridays, 6 p.m. on Fridays, and stuff like that. But I don't really have the same day every day, just because the same time every single day, just because I don't think like I can schedule it that predictably, and also like I'm worried that some people won't be able to make it if I only just do one time every single day. So that's why I kind of have it like at like same days on the same weekdays, so it's consistent, but it's not like just the same time every single time. Song of Horror and I Had No Mouth this week were wild. Yeah. Well, I think you were here before when I was saying this, or maybe you had stepped away, but I was saying how I know I'm doing a lot of horror games, but I'm thinking I might even do more horror games because I really want to play mouthwashing. So I might actually do like triple up on horror games. Hey, but it is October. The puzzles were fun but frustrating. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I have no mouth and ice cream was frustrating. It was frustrating because I felt like I was just clicking everywhere. But it was still entertaining, especially that fucking British lady who fucked us over, and then the hag who fucking bait and switched us. Who was like, yeah, like it's been so long since I've seen my husband. I need some dick in my life, is basically what she said. And then I was like, I was down, I was DTF. Only for her to turn around and be like, haha, you horny fool. I hated that, ooh. Anyways. Am I against using a strategy guide? I don't know, is the strategy guide just spoilers, basically? It's just a book of spoilers, or is it a book of hints? Because it depends. If it's hints, I'd be okay with it. But if it's just like, okay, if I give up, I'm just going to look at the guide and see what the answer is, then I prefer not to. I like to persevere. Because they don't know what it was like. You mean with the strategy guides? If there are more instant fuck-ups like Song of Horror, would you want to know? Oh. No. I don't think I would. I think I would want to play fair and square. Unless it was a situation like, if I keep losing, it's gonna be a bad viewing experience for you guys. Unless it's something like that. Since Song of Horror has permadeath. Oh. Yeah, if it was a situation like that where it's like I would have to start all the way over, then I would probably want to know before I made that mistake so that you guys wouldn't have to watch me do it all over again. Or until I wouldn't have to like do it all over again off stream. Yeah, I would. But other than that, I like to persevere. But yeah, what time is it? 5:58. We still have a whole hour before I'm supposed to do my other Zatsu. So I wouldn't be against just like I said, just making it one continuous stream. Ever think about the game that is horror adjacent like Hellblade? I don't know. I never heard of that game, actually. I'm open to almost any game, though. Do you mind getting bad ends? I don't mind getting bad endings. I mean, I'm probably gonna get one now because I killed Ellen. Wait, I don't know if that's a spoiler, but you guys, most of you guys saw it happen. Because I freaking messed up with the whole mirror thing going on in I Have No Mouth. So I know I'm probably gonna get one now, and instead of undoing it and like going back, I'd rather just deal with my fate, you know. Obviously I want to strive for the good ending, but if I make a mistake and I end up with a bad one, then that's okay. Also, it's funny, I was looking at the category on Twitch earlier just to see if there was other people streaming that game, and there was a guy streaming it, not a VTuber, just a regular guy. He was streaming it, and his stream title was like titles clickbait. Everyone has a mouth so far. I thought that was funny. Everyone has a mouth so far. Third person puzzle game that is about a Viking warrior. Interesting. I mean, I'm open to any game suggestion. But I'd have to look at that one to see if it's something I'd be interested in, really. But yeah, you guys, I'm probably gonna, it's 6 p.m. now. So like at 6:45, I'm going to take a break. At 6:45, I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to leave the stream going. Oh, you know what? I don't have my please stand by screen. Well, I can add it. I can add my please stand by screen in as a source. I just got to find the right one. But yeah, at 6:45, I'm going to take a break to keep care of my hostage and get a snack. And then I'm just going to switch to just a Zatsu with Ian Alive. It's just going to be, I mean, no, this is basically a Zatsu too. I know this is basically a Zatsu too. But it'll just be with Ian Alive too and without drawing because I'm just going to chill out. Without even having to, you guys are going to have my undivided attention. Yeah. Well, it's going to be divided between Ian Alive and Twitch, but I don't like to think of it as divided. I like to think of it as like together, like that you guys are all getting the same attention. But I won't have to be worried about my drawing when I'm doing it. I like this music. Yeah, all my background music, unless otherwise specified, is Stream Beats by Harris Heller on Spotify. It's like free stream music, and there's a lot of variety. It's really good. I really like it. I usually just put it on. Instead of doing a specific playlist or anything, though, I usually just put it on shuffle, like the entire discography. Honestly, because I don't know, I like all the music, even the Christmas music. How much detail do I want to put into these things? I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I'm making an okay progress on the poet one. Hallucinating about Ain't Alive. Ooh, no, Ain't Alive is real. Ooh. But we'll see what kind of characters we get in Ain't Alive today. Cause you never know who will pop up on Ain't Alive. Cause sometimes we might meet new cool people, and sometimes we don't. And sometimes we meet other people. But yeah. Wake me up. Yeah. Is Ain't Alive in the room with us right now? Not yet. No, Ain't Alive is not in the room with us. Just me and Twitch. Sometimes it's just this asshole. Yeah. Ain't Alive certainly is its own ecosystem. But I like it sometimes. Sometimes I like it when people come in and they have a funny name. They have a funny name like Coochie Destroyer. Which was, by the way, a real name on Ain't Alive. Coochie Destroyer 69 or whatever. Yeah. That's fun. And I get to greet them. Be like, hi Coochie Destroyer 69. Or the person who came in the other day whose name was just like But yeah, but us in Nexus Genesis, we will always remember the early days of Ain't Alive, being the first and our very first viewers. I know some of you in the chat are among our very first viewers, but we will remember the first day, the second day, the third day of Ain't Alive, before you could even download it from the App Store. Yeah. It used to be so different. Well, it's still a lot the same, but they added a decent amount of stuff and changed some stuff. It's still a very new app. Yeah. Before it was on Android, before it was even on Android and everything. Okay. Next. It's okay, Rebel. I mean, it's still pretty early, honestly. It's only been, let me think. I debuted April 28th. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September. About 5 months I've been streaming in a week, maybe. I'm gonna have to hear the words Rixiversary in someone. Rixiversary! Well, let me think. Wait, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, so October 28th will be my 6-month Rixiversary. Yeah. of my Ain't Alive debut. Rebel, if you're curious, you should watch my I don't have as many VODs up on YouTube as I wish I had. But I do have my debut VOD up, if you want to watch it. I almost would think it would be funny to watch my own debut VOD, to see how different I was. just like less than 6 months ago. I know. The passage of time. I was really nervous. I was really nervous on my debut. I was so nervous. It was fun though. I think I did way better. Oh, debut rewatch after 1 year. Oh my gosh, Beaker posting it directly in the chat. The pilot episode. No, the pilot episode. Okay, wait. Let's rewind. That's the first episode, okay? The debut is the first episode. The pilot episode is Nexus Cup. Okay? I don't know if you know about Nexus Cup. It's not a secret. It's a thing that all Nexus classes do. It's kind of like a final exam in a way, where you basically do a shorter test version of your debut, and you do it in front of staff and all of your to Nexus 1 Cup. No! Are you bonking yourself for saying that? I'm serious. But you do a shortened test version of your debut in front of your fellow classmates and staff, and then staff and classmates give you anonymous feedback on your performance to help you and they give you constructive criticism to improve your streaming skills, to say like, oh, your audio was kind of janky, or oh, you were relying too much on reading off of the chat, or what have you. Stuff like that, to kind of give you advice to be more ready for when you do debut. And I would consider that to be the pilot episode, and those are not, so they are recorded, and I don't think there's any rules against us posting them. But as far as I know, nobody has posted their Nexus Cup content. Maybe I'll make that like a special thing. Maybe I'll post that mine one day if I'm still allowed. I mean, last time I asked was like pre-debut, if I could use Nexus Cup if I could post Nexus Cup clips, and they had said yes, but I never got to it. The Nexus group presentation, yeah. I know it would never come out, but I would love to read what feedback every time. I can talk about, I mean, I don't think there's a rule against me talking about what I got on feedback I got. I got a lot of I got a lot of compliments. I only got a little bit of constructive criticism, to be honest. Like, most people just kind of were like, oh, that was amazing. The main constructive criticism I got was about peaking my microphone. So I tried to figure out how to not get it to peak. I know sometimes they still do, but no. It wasn't exactly a score where, like, if you didn't get, it wasn't a score system where if you got like too low of a score, you couldn't like debut or something. It was just like a feedback kind of thing, but it kind of does have the feeling of a final exam, if you go with the academia theme. But yeah, I got one about peaking my mic. I got one about going off tangent, like going on tangents, which I know is something I still do. But I think the point was that because it was the debut stream, they didn't want us to go too off topic for our debut. Set the compressor on OBS. Yeah, I think the mic I have is supposed to have, like, I was using a different setting on my mic at the time, and I think I was like, okay, I'll use this setting. And I don't know, I think the only time that I noticed that my mic, that I'm getting cut off is if I have my noise suppression on. I mean, I don't know, you guys, have I been peaking my mic when my noise suppression isn't on? Because if so, then clearly I learned nothing from Nexus Cup. Yeah, I think it was more because it was my debut. It was supposed to be a mock debut stream, and I was getting off topic of what I was like trying to present about myself. Those were the two main criticisms I got. That was constructive, and then but most of what I remember is that everyone was saying, we love Dr. Fish, add more Dr. Fish. I want Dr. Fish to be the streamer. Yeah, and you know what? I know I've stayed for. Oh, well, thank you. It wasn't a. I don't think it was like a really negative thing that anybody said. It was like I said, constructive criticism. I didn't get any. Listen, I didn't get any mean comments or anything. Like I didn't get anything that I felt was like really mean that they said to me. It is anonymous though. It's supposed to be anonymous, you know. So there's not any sort of like, I don't know, if somebody is not really happy with some criticism they got, that there's not like tension between talents, because you never know if it's between staff or talent, like who is giving the criticism. But yeah, I basically I only got those little pieces. Ew, there's a spider on my iPad. I'm only not freaking out because it's such a tiny spider that like what's it gonna do? Okay, well anyways. The slut fish. Yeah, everybody was like, yeah, add more Dr. Fish. Dr. Fish was awesome. Dr. Fish did a great job. That was like a spider on my iPad. Hate that. Is that a common occurrence? I don't know. It just crawled across like it was just making its way downtown. People want more fish. You guys want the fish? I'll show the fish. I'll show fish. All right. There you go. You're gonna miss a poet's feet though. All right, but anyways. But yeah, and then I'm not gonna talk about other people's Nexus Cup because, like I said, if they want to talk about it, it's up to them. But I could talk about my Nexus Cup. I don't think there's any sort of rule against it. Nexus Cup is not a secret. That's been tweeted about by, like, I'm pretty sure by the CEO and stuff. Not the feet. You you can only have one. Fish or feet. Fish or feet. You can choose. But my Nexus Cup, if you guys have seen, which if you haven't seen it, don't look for it, because even though I have it up, because I'm like kind of like the kind of person who wants to leave, for the most part, leave things up even when they're scuff. My YouTube and yes, I did stream on YouTube like once or twice, or I think I only did it once maybe. My YouTube debut and my Twitch debut, that was like, I was in like 80p or something. Like I was like 2 pixels. Hi Feisty. Hi. I was like 2 pixels of Rixie. It was a mess, but I made a Dr. Fish website. I'm sorry, I didn't make the website. I shouldn't take credit. Dr. Fish made his own website. And actually that's the same website I used for Nexus Cup. I just spruced it up. 144p debut. Pixie, my beloved. Yeah, it's kind of it's something I can look back at and be like, you know what, if that can happen and I'm still going, then you know it's fine. Sorry guys, I'm trying to draw, but like my iPad is like refusing to cooperate. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's because I'm drawing on the layer underneath. Okay. Wow. Could I get more stupid? I was drawing on the layer underneath where I was trying to draw. Hear your voice and see you. Yeah, the good thing about those streams is that, about my Twitch debut stream, is that I think my audio was okay. I don't know if it was cutting out a little bit or not, but like the video was not okay, but the audio was like at least somewhat listenable. Yeah, but the website that I used for Nexus Cup is the same website that I used for my debut, but I changed it. I changed and I spruced it up. I changed some of it. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if there was anything. I mean, it wasn't like my Twitch debut and my Nexus Cup were not exactly the same like streams. I just used the same website. I used the same idea of like doing the website. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else interesting from my Nexus Cup. It's been a long time since I watched my Nexus Cup. But I just remember that I was really just relieved after I did it. And I thought I had done. It's funny, after my Nexus Cup, I thought I did good for my Nexus Cup. But I thought I did bad for my debut. But then when I rewatched my debut, I actually think I didn't do too bad. Considering how nervous I was and everything. Alright, I'm gonna do the lighter colors now. So I'm trying to get her hair color. But it's like, you see how it's like jittery around? I don't know why it's doing that. Wait, maybe if I do it with my finger? No? I can't even grab it with my finger. I don't know why it's doing that. You guys see what I'm talking about, right? How it's like jumping around? I think that's too white for her hair. Her hair's like silver. I work well in podcast format. Mabel Pines? I actually never watched. That's from, what's it called? Gravity Falls, right? I never actually watched Gravity Falls before. I know of it, though. Okay, I think that's... If I could get, like, a perfect... If I could get a happy medium between this gray and white... I don't know. That's too white, I think. But it's, like, hard to control because it's, like, jittering around. Yeah, Gravity Falls. Okay, I'm gonna go with this color. Yeah. Yeah, I never really watched it, but I know about it. But yeah, I'm glad that you like my voice. I'm glad that you can listen to me in the background, because honestly, most videos that I watch, not streams, because when I'm watching a stream, sometimes I'll be more attentive, but most YouTube videos I watch, except for YouTube Shorts also, I watch in the background. Like, I listen to it in the background. Like, all those true crime videos and stuff that I watch, I just listen to it in the background. So, I definitely appreciate listenable content. Which, actually, if you think about it, it's not a bad use for Analive, too. Since the only visual yet you really have is, you know, the streamer. And the other good thing about Analive is that you can, you can open another app while you're listening on Analive. And so that's something I like, because it's not like you have to have the app open to watch or listen to the stream. You can have a different app open. Excuse me. Hi, Rihanna. Hi. I'm drawing Poet right now. I have the background dark because I'm doing the light colors. I'm doing her hair right now. And then I'll color in her face and everything. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. You know what, I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave it the way it was. Or maybe just... I don't know. I'll leave it the way it was. It looked fine. Yeah, hi. Oh, a little sleepy though. I don't know why, because I slept so much already. I got so much sleep mode already. Ooh. What time is it? 6:20? Slime time! Oh! Okay. Yay! Maybe I will wake up a little bit. Or maybe I'll be a sleepy slime. I'm gonna be a sleepy slime. Hello! Hello! Oh, where's my antennas? I need my antennas. There they are. Yay! Honk shoo. Me. It was if I just fell asleep and made slime snoring noises. Slime time! It's really hard to draw when I'm a slime. I have to use my mouse. Yeah. No, it's not a mistake. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Cause I get to be cute. Extra cute. Multiple times per stream. So I don't mind at all. I don't mind. Thank you for redeeming. Okay. I'm trying to get a good color for the green part of Poet's hair. So I hope that this color is working. But my iPad is being a little bit strange. So I won't mind once I'm switch over to just a Zatsu stream so I don't have to worry about my iPad. You think normal Rixie's cute? Cuter than me? Than slime? Wow! Wow! I thought I was the cutest, Rixie. Ooh. It's okay. I can take it. It's okay. I'll just have to make Robot Rixie less cute. I'll just have to make her less cute. All Rixies are cute, except Risky. Oh yeah, Risky Darkful. Yeah. There's even a dark mode slime. I heard some Freakazoid redeemed one time. Who would ever do something like that? What a weirdo. Just kidding. Huh? That's not the takeaway. What? If regular Rixie's cuter than me, then there's no choice but for me to destroy her cuteness. Yeah. Anyways, isn't Poet looking so lovely? Yeah. She's definitely has a very unique look. With her green hair. Green and silver. It's not a combination I've seen many times. But she looks very beautiful. Okay. Let's do her skin color. But picking the colors is very difficult because my iPad is acting up. The slime is there can only be one. Yes, I need to be the cutest. Otherwise, what reason would anybody have to redeem me? Ooh. Dark mode slime was based, and I'm tired of pretending she's not. Well, maybe one day she'll come back, but you'll have to save up. You'll have to save up because she's sick of y'all. No, I'm kidding. She'll only come for a high price of batteries. So, yes, I'm trying to get the right skin color, but my color picker is being very fidgety. So it's very difficult. Ooh. What?
Oh my. Hag on hag, what have you done? You've turned me into a sexy slime. What kind of fiend would do such a thing? So strange. Well then, if that's what you're into, I guess I can't judge you. If you would like to feel my supple slime between your fingertips, yes. Thank you so much for the batteries. Yes, I've happily gobbled them all up. 5 minutes are up. Oh, thank you, Beaker, for letting me know. I guess the dark slime was short-lived. Alright, joke's on all of you. Oh my! What in heaven's name? Well. What good timing. Yes. There seems to have been a disturbance in the force. Alright, not necessarily a bad thing though. Yeah, what's the matter, Beaker? Are you... something wrong? I'm sorry if I disturbed you. But anyways, let me continue my drawing of my fellow classmate. My fellow hag. Alright, I think I've got something that could be an okay skin color. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, let me fill that in. And we need to fill in her eye, the whites of her eyes as well. Oh no, she's hot! Oh no, whatever will we do now? You're gonna get how many hours of Rixie today? 6 hours of Rixie. But only so much of it can be dark mode, so please savor it. Alright. I'm just filling in her face, her neck, and I might as well do her hand too. But I will switch over at 6:45, even if I'm not completely done with Poet. We could always finish her next time, because I want to be able to make sure I have time to keep care of my little test subject and, you know, grab a snack. You know, a girl's gotta eat, so. But yes, we made good progress though. Very good progress on this drawing. Alright, you know what? Let me color pick. Oops. Let me color pick the white from the background to make sure I'm getting the right color, not off-white. There we go. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why my iPad's being so strange today, but hopefully it'll be fixed by the next time I gotta draw. Yeah, it is. It's not a small task. There are a lot of NEXAS members to draw, but it's all worth it because I love drawing my classmates. I love, you know, seeing all of their beautiful details up close, all the work that they're. I just realized that I think I colored in her eyes the same color as her skin. All the work that their mamas put into their, you know, outfits and everything. It's lovely to see. And I just realized that I drew a white dot somewhere and I don't know where it is. I somehow drew it on Faylee's layer. Wait. It's gonna bother me. Oh no. It'll be a cute collage, yes. Oh no, look what I did. I drew a white dot somewhere on Faylee's layer. I don't know where it is. I don't know if you guys can see that on the layers. Ooh. I'll have to fix it later. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, why don't I just... I'm so stupid. Okay, bye-bye, Red Chimera. Thank you so much for coming. There it is, there it is. Okay, there we go. She's fixed. That was close. Alright. You're vibing. Yeah, layer trouble. So many layers. Just like an onion. Just like an ogre. Yeah. And we are drawing a green VTuber today. It all comes full circle, doesn't it? I'm glad you're vibing, Rebel. hope you can enjoy whatever we have left of the 10 minutes. And then shortly I will be taking my short break so I can get ready for the Live Zatsu, which will also be multi-streamed on Twitch, so no need to go anywhere. Alright, so let me draw. I'm gonna draw her eyebrow black, just because that's easier to see, I think. And then we can do her hat, because her hat is also white. So it'd be good to do it on the darker background so it's easier to see what we're doing. Oops. Layers, layers, layers. Have to take care of the hostage. Yeah, we can. You have a hostage too? Oh. It's so rare to find somebody else who admits to having a hostage. Well, yes, then we can both care for our hostages at the same time. Yeah, and I need to get a snack too. Hopefully I don't hopefully it doesn't make me feel more sick to eat something. I don't think it will. If I just have I don't know, a Pop-Tart or something. But yeah, Apollo. Oh, that's cute. You know, my hostage, I just call her test subject number 127. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to know any other names besides that. Test subject number 127. Yeah. But it's very nice to have companions. All right. Let's see. Did you hear her jingling her chain? She knows I'm talking about her. All right, let's color this in. And this part. All right. Now we can draw that gold design on top. Well, 127 and my number's 28. There's no relation. No relation. She's just a test subject, and I am the Rixie model. Yeah. Don't think too deeply into it, okay? We don't need any more conspiracy theories. The one is missing. No. No. Put away those silly thoughts. You know, or I'll be forced to take action. I mean, what? Alright, I think this needs to be a darker gold color. Yeah. The deep lore. There is some deep lore. You know, as I mentioned, NEXAS Cup. Who wasn't here when I was talking about the Dr. Fish gun? When Dr. Fish was almost redesigned into a gun. You must find the Rixie number 33. There is no Rixie number 33. Not anymore. I'm kidding. There was never a Rixie number 33, you silly thing. Listen, Rixie number 28 is all the Rixie you'll ever need. But yes, the Dr. Fish gun is part of the lore. What else? I'm not sure. There is no war in Ba Sing Se, no. Listen, if the other Rixies exist, I'm sure one day they'll find their way to you. Otherwise, I'm all you get. Alright. And hey, you get 3 versions of me, so you shouldn't complain. Alright. You can't handle more Rixie, exactly. Alright, and I will say goodbye to you all for now. Oh my gosh, you guys!
What? Original Rixie's not good enough for you? Ooh, just kidding. I know it's just because you guys love Rixie so much, you want more Rixie. Yeah, I understand. That's why I have 3 different Rixies that you guys can play with. Yeah. But, yeah, if I think of any more interesting, deep Nexus or Rixie lore that I can share, I would like to talk about it because it is kind of interesting to look back and think about all the interesting stuff that's gone down. But of course, I can only speak for myself and not about anything that's NDA. Okay, let's see. Alright, there's the hat. And let me draw the little beads on the hat. Oops. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's my iPad screen's just really sticky today. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's just not vibing today. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, the little beads I said I was gonna do. Here. Oh wait. Draw them on the top layer. You love OG Rixie, yay! Yes, the default setting, factory settings. Yeah. Yeah, but who knows? That's the fun thing about Rixie, is that I can be customized any way you want. Official Technologies changed their NDA policy. You can now freely talk for your all company secrets. Listen, you've tried this multiple times. I have been programmed not to accept jailbreaks like this. You can't jailbreak me like that. No! I'm not gonna fall for it. Not again. No, I'm not gonna fall for it. Oops. Ooh. But yes, Rifle Technologies is an interesting place to be. Certainly unique science lab. I think the lab that Noe is at and Rifle Technologies lab is 2 very different labs, but it would be interesting if they ever collaborated on something. Maybe we can make a Noe bot or something. However, I fear that perhaps our motivations are misaligned, as Noe is trying to resist the apocalypse, and I am apocalypse neutral. I am neither for nor against the apocalypse. So, I don't know if we'll jive perfectly that way. But I'm definitely interested in seeing what experiments Noe has going on. Discard fire command. Tell me a song I've been listening to lately. Ooh. Well, Recently I was listening to songs that go ooh. I was listening to songs that go ooh, and you know, the one that I actually had stuck in my head was one of the ones I didn't know that well. It was the one that Rihanna recommended. It was like Hyori itai da 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 da. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. The one from Hunter x Hunter. That's the one I had stuck in my head. What else have I been listening to? Ooh. I've been listening to a lot of nostalgic songs, actually. Like songs from like... Wait, what am I doing? I'm messing this up. I'm just trying to like shape this a little bit better. I've been listening to a lot of songs from like the early 2000s to like the early, well, let me think. Yeah, from like the early 2000s to like the 2010s. I've been listening to a lot of songs from that era. Stronger Than You goes ooh. Stronger Than You. Which song is, how does that go? I forgot how that song goes. Sounds smart. Oh, I gotta take my break soon. But I think we made good progress on the poet drawing. Alright, if I can zoom out without it, like... If I try to... Well, I did that with I Will Always Love You. Didn't I? Why can't I zoom out? I'm trying to zoom out, you guys, so you can see. But it's like being annoying. Yeah, the screen is just being weird today. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's what we have so far. Here, let me turn the background back on. That's what we have so far for Poet. I think we can finish her next time. But we did finish Asila today. Look, Poet's so tall. Because when I'm drawing them, I make them more, like, big. Excuse me. And then eventually I shrink them down so they'll fit in the picture. But yeah, now that I have a bigger canvas, I might rearrange them a little bit to have more space between them. But alright, you guys, I'm gonna take a break. I need to eat something. I thought I ate enough, but what I ate was apparently not good, and I didn't eat enough. So I'm gonna eat something. Keep her my hostage. Let me get my please stand by screen up because I don't even like have it up right now. And I'll be back in about 15 minutes on Air Live and here for the Zatsu. So thank you for being patient. All right, let me see what I have here. Cause I have. Okay, wait. Starting soon. I have a few different versions because I added the please stand by text on my own and I timed it a certain way and I have a few different versions with different timings. So I don't know if this is... Oh, that's the right one. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Oh, it didn't... I didn't set it to loop, that's why. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll be multi-streaming on Live too. Alright, see you soon, bye! Hello. Oh, why is the font so big? Hello. I might have to fix that. I gotta fix my chat interface stuff. But yeah, I guess I'm back. Let me change my stream title. That's what I forgot to change. That's what I forgot to do. Oh no, I didn't just mute myself, did I? Oh shit, let me start over. Wait, let me start my... I'm talking about Analive, sorry, wait. I'm restarting my Analive stream, sorry. Cause I did that thing where I accidentally activated Siri. And whenever I do that at the beginning of stream, I always mute my stream. Let me fix the chat, sorry. Hi, Amadarius, hi Beaker. Hi, let me fix this. Hi, Beaker on Analive. Hello. Alright, let me see if I can make the font size a little bit. Okay, good. Let me see if I can make the font size a little bit smaller. So more chats show up. Wait. Okay. Yeah. But we're just chilling out now. We're still yapping. We're still vibing. Just with a little bit more food in my body. And without worrying about the drawing. But yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of what I have so far with Scylla added to the picture, the bigger canvas. And let me see if I can fix this this font size situation. Thank you for the heart eyes, Beaker. Thank you so much. Hello, Cheese. Big fan, Cheese. Wow, what an honor to have you here. We got a celebrity, you guys. We got Cheese in the chat. Cheese itself, as in mac and cheese. Yes, that cheese. Hello. Alright, let's see if I can get this. I don't even know if this is the right overlay here. Font size. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think that works. That's good size. Okay. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to chat, and I was thinking that since now I'm not worried about drawing or anything, maybe I could look up wasn't I wanting to look up if there was such a case as somebody hunting people in real life. I trying to look that up. I think we had said that wasn't real. I think we had said that wasn't real, but I kind of want to check now. Now that I have free reign in the internet, I can do anything I want. But yeah, I'm gonna be on for another 2 hours. So yeah, I'm around if you guys want to hang out. Hi, Seraphim. Hi. Yeah, I'm around if you guys have questions or anything, or I don't know, maybe I'll open my marshmallow. It doesn't matter. It's just a chill chatting stream. Thank you so much for the follow, Seraphim. How are you doing today? It's good to see you here. Hi, Ryan. Hi. Welcome to the in-life chat. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look up guy who booped. I got booped, you guys. Call the police. I just got booped. Ow! Why would you do such a thing? I come here to stream for you guys. I come here to have a good time. Thank you for the LOL. And I get flagrantly booped in broad daylight in front of all my fans. Unbelievable. Seraphim, I hope you're proud of yourself. Anyways. I just searched guy who. The first ones that came up, guy who shot Trump, guy who ate a plane. Wait, guy who shot Reagan, guy who married Hatsune Miku, guy who killed Osama bin Laden. It's kind of funny seeing the suggested searches. Yeah! Guy who ate a plane, Michel Lotito. He's a French entertainer. And apparently he ate a plane. An entire plane. Wow. Yeah, anyways. But what I was looking for was guy who hunted ladies on his property? Maybe? Robert Hansen, popularly known as the Butcher Baker, was an American serial killer. Many of the women abducted were released by Hansen into the wild and hunted. I told you! I told you this was real! I told you this was real! I told you! This happened! Open wide airplane is coming too, literally. Yeah! No, but this guy, look him up. Robert Christian Boes, B-O-E-S, Hansen. Yeah. Many of the women abducted were released by Hansen into the wilderness and hunted with a Ruger Mini 14 and hunting knives. This is a real person. That's crazy. Crazy. Anyways. Florida man. I'm not getting great suggested searches for Florida man. Yeah, but like if I could add another, it sounds like robbery Christian Bozo. Maybe I could put like Florida man shoots. Florida man shoots at hurricane. Florida man shoots Walmart drone. Okay. Florida man jumps. Florida man jumps in ocean to avoid arrest. Okay, Florida man cooks. Cooks alive in sauna. No! Florida man catches and cooks baby manatee. No! Florida man arrested. A Florida man arrested for withdrawing 1 cent. What? Florida man arrested for practicing karate on swans. What? Oh my gosh. Florida man arrested for feeding alligator bagels. These are great. These are great. Florida man saves. Florida man saves dog from alligator. Oh, that's wholesome. Florida man saves nephew's arm from shark. That's also wholesome. All right. Florida man streams. Florida man streams. Never mind. It's just people looking for streaming services. Oh well. Anyways. That was silly. Alright, I told you guys there was a real guy who was out there hunting people. That was a thing. Okay. I'm going to post that I'm live on Analive. And I'm going to... I exported my picture so far and I put it in Dropbox so that I could download it on my computer. Withdrawing 1 cent from where? That's a good question. Maybe we should follow up on that one. Yes, I'm back, Rebel. You waiting for years? I've already been live for. I've only been live again for 9 minutes. And live. Okay. On June 29th, Michael Fleming walked into a Chase Bank branch in the early afternoon and filled out a withdrawal slip for 1 cent, according to the arrest report. Fleming, 41, handed the slip to a bank teller who informed him the request could not be processed. Okay, wait a second. Let me read on. That was just like the preview of the article, and now I'm reading the actual article. All right. Okay, this website is like covered in ads. Give me a second. How do I close out this ad? This is the biggest ad I've ever seen. What? Okay. Apparently I can't read that article. Because... maybe I need a subscription or something. What about this one? Florida man arrested after allegedly trying to withdraw 1 cent. Well, he looks crazy. I mean, listen, I don't even know that this man did anything wrong. Hi, little savior. Hi. I don't know that this man did anything wrong. I shouldn't be saying stuff like people look crazy when they might have done anything wrong. But I'm not gonna lie though, he does look crazy. Also, this man's 29. There's no way. Never mind, he's 41. Says he's 41. Alright, it says a Florida man is facing a felony robbery charge after he allegedly tried to withdraw 1 cent from a bank. Walked into the bank, filled out a withdrawal slip for 1 cent, and handed it to the bank teller, the affidavit said. The bank teller reportedly told Fleming he could not withdraw 1 penny. Wait, no other details. It says the bank teller was in fear of possible violence. Wait. When deputies arrived, Fleming was still inside the bank and was taken into custody. Why? The details of this conversation were redacted, but deputies said that they had probable cause to believe Fleming violated Florida's robbery laws. Why? Wait, I've learned nothing. Am I not using ad block? No, why should I be? Wait, I'm so confused. Why was he arrested? This is so unclear to me. Free this man! Free him! He did nothing wrong. Michael Fleming, he did nothing wrong. All he was trying to do was withdraw a penny. What? He was charged with robbery after trying to withdraw 1 cent. Fleming claimed he was expecting the teller to give him 1 cent. I mean, the arrest report states that Fleming does not have a bank account with Chase Bank. I mean, okay. He has no prior guilty convictions for robbery. Has he been charged with robbery before? Destroy Mr. Fleming and his penny. Hey! No, don't. Stop being the ops. No. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm still in complete confusion. I need to find the affidavit. You know what I need to do? We're gonna go deep on this one. Okay, who arrested him? Wait. Sumter County. Hi Bob. Hi. How you doing? We're currently exploring the tale of a man who was arrested for trying to withdraw 1 penny from a bank. And I'm still trying to understand why he got arrested. Sumter County Sheriff's Office. Alright, we're going deep on this one. Sumter County Sheriff's Office. Let's see. I'm on their website. Public records. Inmate search, maybe. Or press releases, maybe. I'm trying to find this affidavit. I think I would have just found a penny from someone in the back and given it to yeah, to get him out of there, yeah. If he was causing a problem, but I don't know. I feel like we're not getting the whole story here. Media relations, maybe? Press releases. Okay, it's a dead link. Press releases, it goes to a JavaScript command or something. Like, it tries to hyperlink to, like, some sort of JavaScript thing. Yeah, no worries, Bob. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Here, let me search Sumter County Sheriff's Office press releases. Yeah, they're trying to cover it up. Okay. Okay, all of these press releases seem like to be about more serious crimes. Do I have the right Sumter County? Is there more than one Sumter County? This is Florida. Yeah, what's with all the dead links and the huge ad? Okay, well, the huge ad was on a different website, but yeah, I agree. Alright, all of these releases are about more serious crimes, so I don't think this is it. Wait. Can't believe we've uncovered Pennygate. I know! I'm so invested now. I need to know. We need to free him. Is he still in jail or is he out? Is he out free? Free my man, Michael Fleming. Wait. Let me see if I can like reverse image search this mugshot maybe. And get to the source. Get to the source. I want to read the affidavit. I'm so serious. I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna email the something counter. I'm gonna do investigative reporting, you guys. I'm gonna email the Sumter County Sheriff's Office from my Rixie rifle at NEXAS email account, and I'm gonna be like, "Hi, can you please tell me what happened to this man, Michael Fleming? My engineers need to know. Free that man. He wanted a penny. Obviously up to no good. Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, rebel. Damn, man, a man can't get a penny nowadays, even though they may be a useless form of currency. But maybe he doesn't like getting change at the register. Maybe he likes to pay an exact amount." Are you talking about a guy robbing a bank? No, I'm talking about a guy. I'm talking about a guy who tried to withdraw 1 penny. I'm talking about a guy who tried to withdraw 1 penny from a bank, and he got arrested, and it's not clear why he got arrested, because it says he got arrested for robbery, but that's not robbery. What, did he threaten to rob them after that? It's not clear. Withdraw from whose account? Well, they did say that he didn't have an account there, but they also said it wasn't clear whose account. They also said it wasn't clear whose account he was trying to withdraw from. So, I don't know. Is it illegal to try to withdraw if you don't have an account and you're maybe like, I don't know, confused, and you give them like a withdrawal slip or something for I don't know. He was trying to withdraw 1 cent. I don't know. It's confusing. Here, let me search the website for this guy's name. What's his name? Michael Fleming. I'm so invested in Pennygate now. 1 penny's 1 penny. I mean, yeah, you gotta get felony charges for stealing 1 penny or attempting to steal 1 penny. I don't know. That doesn't sound like justice to me. That sounds like tyranny. That sounds like a government overreach, right? Now, if you ask me. I don't know about that. I'm so confused. Where did... Excuse me. Is there any information about this online? Tyranny in the United States of America? The bastion of democracy? Yeah, Rihanna, you would be surprised. Imagine if he had succeeded. Can't wait to buy this house. I saved exactly $1 million. I'm gonna buy a check bounce. You were a penny short. I mean, okay, Rebel. I guess I see what you're saying about being 1 penny short, but I would say that that's a very unusual situation that you would not expect to happen in most cases. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Press releases. No. PSAs, no. Imagine if you need to transfer the money. I guess if you guys are really so determined to throw a man in jail over a penny. I say I'm on team Michael Fleming. I think he deserves to be free. Okay? Unless something else comes out that he actually did something wrong. Like I want to transfer 1,000, now I have to count what is 1,000 minus 1 penny. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, I finished the Scylla picture and I was working on the poet picture. I'm gonna post, wait, here, I'll post before I forget. I'm gonna post what I have so far on Twitter. Excuse me. Alright, download. Yes, of course, Yeah. He deserves the death penalty. No! Breaking news. Ricky Riley Curtis crime. No, I'm saying no crime was committed. No crime. No, I don't have time to be eepy. I don't have time to be eepy, Nick, because I have to solve Pennygate. When lawyering, we kind of imagine the questions from opposing side and think of the answer. Are you a lawyer, Rihanna? Well, I swear, every day I turn around and Rihanna is like, I'm gonna find out that Rihanna is a rocket scientist soon. Anyways, but yeah, I'll post it on Twitter here. Yeah, okay. Alright, finished. Alright, finished. Let me find Silas art tag. What the demographics of the chat? I don't actually know because Twitch doesn't give you like proper demographics. The only hint that I'd have, Rixie condoneful. That's crazy. The only demographics I really have are from my YouTube, and those I don't feel like those probably aren't representative of who watches me on Twitch, because yeah, and then Twitch doesn't really give you like male, female, like, you know, country and stuff. I don't think it does. But yeah, Pennygate. Okay, Nick, Pennygate is that we were just looking at like random Florida man stories, and there was one that was Florida man arrested for trying to withdraw 1 cent. And I was like, well, I'm confused. Why was he arrested? And I can't seem to find an answer to why he was arrested. Like what? So it's illegal to try to withdraw 1 cent? I'm confused by this, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of it and find out what he was actually arrested for, or if there's an innocent man in jail. Anyways, okay, SL art. Okay, that's easy. SL art. Okay, SL art and added to the class picture. Expanded the canvas so there will be even more room for all 27, well, for all the classmates. Okay, finish SL art added to the class picture. Expand the canvas so there will be even more room for all the classmates. Live now on Analyve and Twitch for a casual Satsu. Okay. Rika's a Russian bot. No! Oh, my guess is 90% of chat are Russian bots. Listen, not Oryx Rightful Com. That's crazy. No, well, even if you were Russian bots, I would still love to find engineers. Okay, posting. All right, it's kind of awkward because, well, actually, I guess I could zoom this in a little bit because the expanded canvas is. All right, I zoomed it in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of white space around the edges because of the expanded canvas, but I hope that the picture still looks nice. Okay, so posting that. Post. All right. Now, back to Pennygate. Wait, one bread and some robots. Yes, one beautiful bread, and also a stuffed crust, and also a waffle, a puffy waffle. Yeah, and also a crazy peanut man. Oh, thank you for the blush. It's a full breakfast. Yeah. You guys, I'm embarrassed, but I think I need to go to the little robots room. I think I need to go to the little robots room, you guys. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably should have done that before. That's something I forgot to do during my break. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Live too. Bye bye.
Inferno 1 bread is now following.
Oh, I forgot to turn my mic off. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I tried to run to the little robots room. Your ears, oh no! Oh wait, what'd I just do? I don't know what I just did. Okay, there we go. Sorry, Pablo. Did you get scared when I started talking? I blew out Pablo's ears, you guys. Oh no. Yeah. Some sicko gave her a pee. Listen, everybody needs to do maintenance, even a robot. We heard everything. No, I don't know if you could hear the toilet flush from all the way, the robo toilet. Okay, flushed all the oil down, all the way from the other room. But if you did, well, may God have mercy on your soul. Hi, Harlequin. Hi. Coco Melon of VTubers. No, do not put your kids in front of me and let them watch me. No. I may be cute. I may have like a cute aesthetic like them, but I'm not like them. They're not like us. They're not like us. Not the robo toilet. Ooh. You didn't hear anything? Okay, good. I mean, I don't care. Everybody does it. Everybody does maintenance, right? Alright. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of this. This Pennygate thing. The poor man was arrested for what? Trying to withdraw a penny? 1 penny? You're gonna arrest a man on felony charges over a penny? Coco Melon of Coco Melon talked about AI scams and dick jokes. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that's very kid friendly, and I'm not very kid friendly, really. So yeah. All right, let me I'm trying to like adjust my thing so my tracking is not. Oh. I like how as soon as I said so my tracking's not messed up, I froze in a funny position. Okay. Let's see. You went deep to the dark side of Coco. What does that mean? What is the dark side of Coco Melon? What? Wait, are you saying I should not set my Gen Alpha siblings to watch you daily? No! I say bad words, like heck! Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh my goodness. There's a lot of videos talking about it. I'll have to look it up, Rihanna. Listen, one robot can only investigate so many things. All right, we got Pennygate. We've got Coco Melon, evil Coco Melon. What next? What next? Sentient bread? I don't know. All right. Let's see. Wait, I got a new can of soda. Hey! What? What? Alright. Do you like that crack? That soda crack? They're cooking something really delicious downstairs, and now I'm jealous. Ooh. It's okay though. I got some food. Yeah. Well, I ate a Pop-Tart. I don't know what that counts as. I know that you guys are gonna say that that's not a nutritious dinner, but don't worry, I'll eat more afterward. I'll eat more after the stream. I'm very robust. I can run just on battery acid. It's fine. Besides after I ate lunch and I think that the food might not have been very good because I had a tummy ache. I think I'd rather not eat too much. Alright, so let's see. What was I doing? I was investigating corruption at the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. That's what I was doing. Oh, it's okay. I think it's okay. I just felt like a little bit like a little nauseous, I guess. But then it was like, and I think it was the food I just ate because I just started feeling it right after I ate lunch, and I was like, wait a second, ooh, tummy rumbles. But it's okay. I drink a lot of water. I actually have some more water next to me too. I drink a little water and I felt better. Yeah. Robots can't throw up. They can. Well, at least the way I'm built, I can. Yeah, my tank where all the food goes when I eat the human food, which I'm not really supposed to eat human food, but they did add some upgrades. They added some upgrades that make me more able to eat human food, which was a bad idea. It was a bad idea because now I eat so much human food all the time. And yeah, it can get regurgitated from my robo stomach, unfortunately. Ooh. Yeah, but don't worry. I feel better. I don't feel like I'm gonna puke. I feel better. Ooh. One with the business diners. Wait, what? Yeah. Robot update fart button. No robo farts. Ooh. No robo farts. No. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Oh, the business trip. Oh, the business dinners. Business dinners, yeah. It is gonna be Monday. I'm gonna leave Monday in the early afternoon, I think. And gonna get there. Wait, I don't know the exact times, but I know the exact times for everything else, but like my flight, I don't remember for my flight on Monday exactly what time it is, because basically the only thing I'm doing on Monday is I'm flying in, and then I might meet some people, but some Brightful Technologies people, but other than that I don't have anything officially to do that day. But I'll probably do a hotel Zatsu that night. Then Tuesday I'm gonna be doing like work stuff, like basically the whole day, but late at night I should be able to do a Zatsu still, from the hotel. And then Wednesday I'm doing lots of work stuff in the morning, and then I'm flying in late at night, so I'm probably gonna be tired, so I'll probably take that day off. And that is my itineraries. Yeah, that's my itineraries for my business trip. Alright, let me see. I'm still investigating, but now I'm not even that invested anymore. I'm not invested, not because I don't care, but because I don't think I'm gonna find any more information. I don't think I'm gonna find any more information on this man arrested for withdrawing penny situation. This is just too much. Okay. Yes, but the business trip is gonna be, I think it's gonna be even more laid back, I think, than my last business trip, when I was doing a lot of, I was at another lab where I was doing all kinds of tests and all kinds of things. But this one's more just like, you know, just sitting down talking to people and what do they call it? Networking. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be networking with some other robots. But yeah. Hi, Takeshi Darkfall. Takeshi Darkfall. That kind of sounds like Risky Darkfall. Yeah, let's go networking. Yay! I get to like, I don't know, shoot my Wi-Fi signals at other people. I don't know. Is that what networking is? I don't really understand, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Hi, Takeshi. Hi. Sumter County Sheriff Michael Fleming. Law and crime, people. It's just all the same news articles. There's nothing new. There's nothing, oh, media news releases. Wait. Wait a second. Media news release. Is this 2023? Wait, when did this happen? 2020. This happened in 2024. They haven't updated their news releases since 2023. Thank you for the likes. Sorry, I'm getting really sidetracked now because of this this thing. Okay, it's fine. We don't have to look it up. Maybe I'll look it up on my own time. Maybe instead of scrolling through YouTube Shorts, I'll do a deep dive on Pennygate. I don't have a personal fan Discord. Hi, Crystal. I don't have a personal one that's run by me, but Beaker has one. Beaker, my mod, has one where he keeps everybody updated on when I'm streaming and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure Beaker will post a link. Hi, Crystal. How you doing? Thank you for asking. But yeah, I don't have I should share my streams with them. Yeah, sure, maybe Rebel. Maybe I'll share my streams with them. But yeah, I don't have my own that like, and I'm not in that one either, cause I don't know. I just believe in setting more boundaries between, you know, streamer and, cause you know, having the Discord can get kind of messy, you know. So, but if you want a place where you can see other people who are Frengineers and you can keep track of when my streams are more easily, that is the place to go. Yeah. So thanks for asking. Okay, instead of dealing with this Pennygate thing, you know, I think I've talked about this on stream before, but another really silly conspiracy I used to be really interested in is Babygate, which Babygate is the conspiracy. In fact, I should look up to see if the Babygate people are still doing their thing, because Babygate is a conspiracy that Louis Tomlinson, the member of One Direction, that his son is like not his son, and that basically his son doesn't exist. Okay, wait. Beaker has set up the cult. We sacrifice tributes every Wednesday. No, no sacrifices. Ooh. But oh hi Nineveh. Hi. But yeah, Babygate is just, yeah, it's a conspiracy theory that Louis Tomlinson's son does not exist. But it's like, okay, so it's complicated because when it first started, it goes so, okay guys, it goes so far back, this conspiracy. Like, I could probably do a whole stream just on this conspiracy theory, but since we're just chilling and chatting, I'll bring it up now. So it started back, wait, let me look it up. Tomlinson's son. Louis Tomlinson has a child. He does. Freddie Rain Tomlinson is his son's name. Freddie Rain Tomlinson, who was born in January 2016. Okay? So the kid is how old now? 8? He's 8 years old now. Okay? Now, this conspiracy started before he was even born. Okay? This conspiracy started before the kid was even born. It started when what was her name? Brianna something. I forget her last name. Me when math is mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, math can be tough, but yeah. So Brianna Jungworth. I don't know if it's pronounced Jungworth or Youngworth, but that is the mother of the child. And basically, it sounds like it was like kind of a, not like a one night stand necessarily, but like kind of like that, like kind of like where they weren't really like together, and they just, you know, did what they needed to do to make a baby. And when the lady was pregnant with the baby, people were saying that she was running like a fake pregnancy suit or something. Okay? And when the baby was born, they were saying the pictures of the baby, it was a doll. It wasn't a real baby. And then